मैं तो कह रहा हूँ एक बार आप लोग चलो मेरे साथ गुड़गांव। एक रूम ले लूंगा मैं और उसी में रह लेंगे। 2 दिन देखे मेरे साथ आ जाओ सारे। तो यहाँ पे भी 10,000
नहीं नहीं ऐसा भी कुछ नहीं है। होटल 10,000 अभी ना कहना
ये पक्का है गया था लेकिन चलिए
Coming right up, the Mavericks taking on the Hornets. For the Mavericks, tonight's a chance to get on the road to recovery. They know they can compete with this team. Their mission starts now. Hornets. Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight. Some names out of action.
Over the course of a long season, injuries will
purple
happen,
crying.
but
Face
still, there's
purple
plenty
crying.
of time
Face
left.
purple
The
crying.
NBA
Face
season is
purple
really
crying.
about who can
Face
endure the
green
injuries.
smiling.
So here's
Face green
Dallas' starting
smiling.
group.
Face
We've got
green
OG
smiling.
Anunoby.
Face
Derek
green
Lively's out
smiling.
there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie
Red hot,
in at
red
the two.
hot.
And for Charlotte, we've got Wendell Carter, and it's Misi in a power forward. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, BA, yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
No good on the triple. And Anunoby for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
York. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their two meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
And he lobs it up top.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
And here's Charlotte now. 6-point game. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Pass to Peterson. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Henry from the arc. He can't hit that time. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Here's Peterson. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Here's York, down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Henry. Fires for three. Pure from three-point range. Henry's got 5.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Here's Doc. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
Hornets trail by 5. Here's Peterson. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Henry. 13 points in the win against the Celtics in Boston.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Here's Doc. Misi grabs the board.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to York. Carter with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
See, it's the size, the skill, and the athleticism of Carter Jr. that can sometimes prove too much of a task for these defenders. That is a big-time play.
Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. Good on the second one. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Doc. No points yet. Lively passes to Doc. Back to Lively. Here's Hardy. Here's Doc. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of this game. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Picked by Carter. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Peterson. Christie with a rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Irving. Dallas no good that time either.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Henry. Here's Misi. Carter inside. Lively's there. Baseline jumper. Hardy grabs the board. Dallas leading by 6. Here's Doc. Can't get it to drop. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Thank you, B.A. The news out of Phoenix today as the Suns front office is making early season changes. They're very pleased to add Benedict Mathurin to their roster, a skilled scorer who also possesses a ton of confidence. He should fit in very well with this group.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. Here's Doc. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Peterson. No made baskets yet. Picked by Carter to end the cold spell. Peterson, that one's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Irving, the pass to Doc. Here's Hardy. Outside Irving. This one for 3. And it's Battle with a rebound. Hornets trail by 5. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. Carter inside. Covered by Lively. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Guys, what you have to love about Wendell Carter Jr. is his thirst to learn. This guy is willing to add pieces to his game. He understands he's got to be a true modern big man, and he puts in the work.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Charlotte. York comes in for Peterson. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Doc, in their last time out against the Celtics, just played phenomenal. He finished with 19 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He had more than his fair share of ink on the scoreboard. I'm sure he wants to repeat that tonight, too, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And Dallas making a change here. Prosper's checked in. Here's Battle. Again, the miss by the Hornets. The Mavericks lead by 5. Driving in. Pass to Christie and out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about.
Checked in for York. And Dallas making a change here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Doc. 6 points for him. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And Charlotte making a change here. Wright's checked in.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Hornets trail by 15. On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Hardy, Davis out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Doc in at the 4. Pass to Battle. Back to Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Christie. Here's Doc. He's got 9. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Battle. Here's Todd. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Doc gets the bucket.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Battle. Back to Stewart. Pass to Battle. The 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Hartenstein. Stewart outside. Wright up top. Stewart outside. Back to Wright. Pass to Stewart. Here's Todd. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Hardy. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And the 3 off target. Todd passes to Stewart. Here's Battle. Back to Wright. Hey, from beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Drives to the hoop. They grab their own miss. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The first one falls. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. And Dallas also making a switch. Irving's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Peterson. Here's Henry. To end the drought. It's tipped. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at New Orleans. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they're happy with how they've played as of late. This is the time of year for optimism. This early in the season, anything is possible.
Hawkins is checked in for Hardy. Here's Doc. He's got 13. The rebound by Carter. Here's Peterson. Outside Carter. Pass to Peterson. Check by Davis. The 11-footer. Good. He hits the jumper. Carter's got 5 now. Dallas leading by 15. Irving, the pass to Davis. Here's Doc. On the wing, Davis. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Driving to the basket, and there it is for him. He's got 15.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Here's Peterson. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Henry. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
And he's just short of the #1 spot in the voting. No question, it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, B.A., you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But, of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Sinks the tray.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Hornets trail by 20. Pass to Henry. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Picked by Carter. Out to the right wing. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
17 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
From deep three-point range. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Dallas ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word.
Matherin is a natural scorer. He got size, athleticism, nice jump shot. They're hoping he could be a franchise cornerstone.
Yeah, this team was looking to add another closer, and he tends to come up big. And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Mavericks. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Dallas leading by 20. We've got Wendell Carter, and it's Henry in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. 2 points. That one goes.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Carter, a screen on Irving. Pass to York. Jacks up a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Peterson. And he lobs it up. Stolen. Here's Doc. He's checked by Carter. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Outside for Irving. And it's going to be a 3-second call. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. The Mavericks, number 1.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
Here's Peterson. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Anunoby with a double team. Pass to Henry from downtown. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anunoby passes to Irving. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And the basket is good. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Messi. Carter, high post from 17. Charlotte again missing.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Here's York. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it go. Peterson, that one's good. Peterson's got 7. The Mavericks lead by 20. Pass to Doc. Anunoby on the wing. Here's Doc. Outside Irving. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Here's Messi. Here's Henry. Anunoby covering. Just 5 to shoot. Carter, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Henry. It's rebounded by Dallas. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Irving, the pass to Lively. Here's Christie. Pass to Doc. Shots blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Five on the clock. Irving for 3. He buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine. But that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Hornets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Down low. Here's Misi. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Doc passes to Lively to the left side wing. Here's Hardy. Pass to Doc. Lets a 3 fly. No good that time.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's York. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Henry. From outside, off the mark.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Pass to Christie. Here's Doc. Here's Hardy. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Misi's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Battle. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Battle. He's got 5. In close, he hits it. Battle's got 7 points.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Here's Doc. 15 points in the game. Outside Irving. The shot. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Pass to Battle. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. Stewart, he's checked in for Charlotte. Todd comes in for York. And for the Hornets, they're shooting poorly, just 30% so far. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. They've got Hardy, and it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Stewart outside. Pass to Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Todd. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Doc takes it inside, and he banks in the layup.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Battle. And here's Hartenstein. To the inside. Here's Stewart. Off target at the rim.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Prosper misses.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Todd. Shot on the wing. And the jumper is on the mark. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Here's Doc. Stewart defends. Doc gets the bucket. Doc's got 19 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here's Todd outside. Hardy grabs the board. Hardy's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Davis a screen. Launches it. The shot by Hardy no good. The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Battle's shot is good.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Doc. Stewart defends.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Battle. Rebounded by Prosper. Dallas has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Oh, they pick off the pass. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Todd. Mavericks with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Doc. They get the rebound. Tries again. There's the 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Doc's got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Todd. Pass to Battle. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Tries it from the top of the key, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Doc. Stewart defends. Here's Doc. Hartenstein pulls it in. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And here's Todd outside. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Well, after hitting...
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. For Charlotte, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to Battle. Picked by Stewart. Lets it fly. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Hardy. Here's Doc. Stewart defends. Here's Doc. And he can't bank that one in. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Todd passes to Todd. Here's Todd. For 3. It's hauled in by Doc.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Pass to Prosper. Here's Doc. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Pass to Battle. Here's Todd. Picked it! And they're running. Here's Hardy. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Dallas?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Doc.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And it's the Mavericks ball. Here's Doc. And the layup falls. Doc's got 30.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Todd. No good from 11 feet.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Hardy. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.